Good afternoon, good afternoon, good afternoon. How is everybody doing? Yes, it's normally not my hours, but I've been doing a lot of things around the house. The tree is finally cut. Well, not cut completely. It's getting there. By the way, Ishmael Diaz, you here, you Grey Witch, and it's gonna go live for you till 7 o'clock. And I hope everybody's doing fine. I know this week, these last few week and some odd days, maybe the last 2 weeks has been hell for a lot of us. But we persevere. We always seem to endure whatever it is that comes our way. That's your strength. That no matter what life hits you with, you hit back. You always tend to get back up. That's the faith I have in you. So I hope everybody's doing well. I'm going to come here and I'm about to give y'all, if I can find it, about to give y'all a crystal thing from this beautiful little book I got. Well, it's not a little book, but it's a good book. I recommend it. I highly recommend it. 20 bucks. Got it on Amazon a couple years back actually. It's a good book. So you can learn a few things about these crystals that are around you. So welcome everybody. I'm not gonna catch everybody, so if I missed you, welcome. God damn it, welcome. Alright, I hope everybody's having a good week. It's Friday. The week is over. Alright, you can try to relax your mind a little bit. Just take things easy. The second thing you'll get from me, you'll get a card from my Oracle deck. Okay? Thank you. So this card, this right here, this word right here, Samhain. Something I do a lot because not everybody knows how to pronounce it well, or they're just beginning to come into the witchy world and just now seeing this word for the first time is pronounced Samhain. Okay, it's not Samhain, it's not a first nor last name. I'm not making fun of things, I'm being mindful because not everybody has the knowledge we have, especially for the ones that are coming up now. You know what I'm saying? So let's just be a little mindful for them so they can have an understanding, a better understanding. You know what I'm saying? So you'll get one of these from me. And last but not least, you'll get a few palm reading cards from me at the end. From this deck right here. If you don't have it, I recommend you buy it. Give yourself some practice. Take things easy. And you can also help others understand a little more about what the palm has to say about them if they haven't learned that already. So, you know, a lot of things has been going on with a lot of folks. You know, y'all know I'm an elder on the Coven, which is witchesonly.com. Please go visit that website. It's a beautiful coven. It's growing up to 500 some odd members there, and it's getting big. All right. So, you know, there's gonna be, you know, in your growth of life, and no matter what profession, practice, no matter what it is, you're always going to encounter someone who does not like what you do, does not like what you say. In fact, does not even like you being alive. Period. Fuck them. You know why? Because you're not here for them. You're not. Here's the funny part. While they hate, and they hate with anger and a lot of envy, you still do your due. That bothers them more. That makes them want to eat their fucking fingers with no ketchup. Because the more you pay attention to the retardedness that they want to offer, that means you're already in their playing field. You don't have to pay mind to it. You really don't. So here's my message to you. Keep going. Let them hate. Don't let nobody stop you in doing what the fuck you want to do. Because you didn't stop them. So why do they have the right to stop you? Think about that. You keep doing what you're doing. You ain't hurting nobody, nor yourself. You're actually doing this for the greater good of you and for others in your life and your surrounding circles. I totally understand it because I do the same thing. But not everybody's going to like what we do. Not everybody's going to like what we say, how we dress, what we have on. Who gives a fuck about what they think? You can't go based on, I can't do nothing because my neighbor next door don't like the way I look or the little fuck. No, we don't do that. You do what you want to do in this life. This is your only opportunity at this life to do what it is you want to do. Regardless of what people say or people want to think. You, my friend, the individual right there, you still have your life to live and how you want to live it. Don't worry about what everybody's going to say about how you live your life and what you do with it. Like I said, as long as you're not hurting nobody, good, you're all game, man. Just help others that don't understand, and always be mindful, be kind, and all this good shit that goes with it. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be straight up with y'all. And yeah, there's gonna be a lot of envy. Just because you're you. People hate because you are just being yourself. Let them hate all they want. Let them burst a vein. Let them lose sleep. Let them not eat. That's a them problem, not a yours. That's a them problem. So you keep going. Despite what everybody and all the haters are gonna say and how they're gonna try to stop you, you keep going. If these motherfuckers ain't stop you then, ain't nothing stopping you now. Or nothing. Nothing or nobody. The only one that should be able to stop you is you. Yeah, okay? So let them be who they want to be. It's a figment of their imagination because they're trying to be something they're not. All that anger and all that envy, believe it or not, it's gonna make these motherfuckers look 60 by the time they hit 30. That's the stress they put upon themselves that's too heavy for their shoulders. But they seem to like it because that's all they seem to know to do is to hate, envy, and to just make sure that they are mad because you do and have what they don't. So like Cat Williams said, let the haters do their goddamn job. Let them hate. That's their job, is to hate, never to progress. Because that's their role. That's their role. But while they hate, you keep progressing. You keep evolving. You keep growing. They still stuck on that little fucking tiny rock while you're moving mountains. Think about that. Let them hate all they want. Because at the end of both of your nights, I can guarantee you sleep better than them. I can guarantee a few souls right now on that one. Not a problem. So don't stop being who you are. Don't stop dressing how you want to dress. If someone calls you weird, be fucking weird. Embrace the weirdness. Fuck all that shit. Don't hold back on yourself for anybody. If nobody can accept you the way you are, they got a fucking problem. Not you. You're doing what you're supposed to do for you. That's my girlfriend, just me, blessed be. Hey, baby. So, don't stop. Okay? You're a practitioner of any type. Don't stop. Doesn't matter if you're a practitioner of the light art or the dark arts. It doesn't matter. You keep doing what you know what to do. And you're not going to be everybody's cup of fucking coffee. No. Who gives a shit? Because not everybody drinks coffee. You know what I'm saying? So you just keep on moving. You'll be somebody's cup of coffee. Guaranteed. You know what I'm saying? So, let them be who they want to be. You keep doing what you're doing. You keep evolving. You keep moving up in life. You see the goat? Yeah, that's Brother Bob. But he's white. But you know what I mean. You keep doing what you're doing. Don't let nobody ever try. Well, they're going to try to stop you. Don't let them stop you from doing or achieving what it is you need to do in life. You have a purpose in this life to do what it is you want to do in it. That's why it's a gift of life. Because it's your choice to do what it is you want to do. Not what everybody think they should. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people are going to give you opinions. Oh, you should be doing this. Oh, you should be doing that. They tried it, and obviously it didn't work for them. So why are they giving you this advice? You should learn how to live your life. Walk your steps. Let me walk mine. That goes for everybody. You know what I'm saying? So, go with it. Alright? Not everybody, like I said, look, I'm always going to use me as an example. I have bones on my necklace. I have my toe bones that just fell off last year in my earrings. I have bones all over me. My staff, 15 years with me, full of bones. Yeah, I'm that type of witch, and I'm very publicly open with it. I never hid it then. I didn't care who had a problem with it then. I'm not hiding it now, and I don't give a shit who has a problem with it now. I'm not here to make your world stop. You do that on your own. I'm here to do me, to make my world spin. Alright? That goes, everybody should be on the same roll. We're not here to make people's world stop. We're here to make our world own spin, and even better. Okay? You have a purpose. And your purpose is to do what it is you need to do for yourself and the family that you have around you, okay? We're not always going to be everybody's favorite or everybody's first choice, okay? But at the end, they still come to us. Can you burn a candle? Can you read me a quick tarot card real quick? Can you pull a card for me real quick? Can you read my palm real quick? Yeah, but they don't believe, right? They don't believe. Keep practicing what it is you practice. I don't care if you're Satanist, witch, Buddhist. It doesn't matter. Even if you're Christian, if you are devoted to your practice and your journey with your steps, own it. Be one with that. Don't say you want to do one thing and say another. Be yourself. I'm third generation Grey Witch. And for the ones who don't know, a Grey Witch, we stand the line, very thin line. We're not dark, we're not light. We're right in the veil. We understand the purposes and the good things and the bad things that come with the light and dark. Oh yeah, we do. As a Grey Witch, it's hard sometimes. You know what I mean? Just being a Grey Witch itself. Welcome, brother. And like I said, I'm gonna miss a lot of folks coming in here. So if I miss you, welcome. God damn it, welcome. All right, I'm sorry I missed y'all. It's just a lot of folks, and I'm trying my best here to keep up with everybody. And I want to welcome everybody. I want to thank you and congratulate you at the same time for being you, for doing what it is the fuck it is you do, day in and day out, whether people know it or not. You make worlds spin. You don't believe me? Stop doing for people the things you do for them, and you see how their world will stop. We don't always, let me say this right, our role is significant. You know, we're not always going to be there when everybody or someone calls or need. But eventually we will get back to you. Sometimes patience, yeah, is a virtue. Patience, people. It sucks because not everybody deals with patience the same way. I understand it. But trust me, if you just gave a little bit of patience, even to yourself, you'd see the great changes in certain things and aspects of your life and the way you approach. So remember, you are the change that you want to be. And with that change, whoever's around you can experience that beautiful magicalness of that change that you bring. You're a very gifted soul. And when I say you, I'm talking to all you right here. And I know y'all been through a lot of shit. And, you know, again, I'm always surprised because a lot of folks are not coming out with their strength and their courage. You know, we survived a lot of abuse, a lot of mental abuse, a lot of physical abuse, and we survived. We've been through hell. We walked through it. Nobody held our hands on this shit. We did it ourselves. And there were times that we wanted to give up, and we had every opportunity to give up. And we did not give up. We kept on fucking getting up and walking and fighting what it is we needed to fight to get to where we are today. You, my friend, achieved so much that I am so fucking proud of you. It's not even funny. So don't put yourself down. You have survived things that most people only seen in fucking movies or probably heard of through ears. You know what I'm saying? You have survived everything so far what life has given you. So I'll be damned if I'm going to let someone talk you down, because they haven't been in your shoes to understand what you've been through. They don't understand the survival skills you had to forcefully implant into your fucking head just to survive another fucking hour, not just a day. You, my friend, are that strength. You are the inspiration I use a lot. Because, believe it or not, if it weren't for y'all here, I probably wouldn't be doing TikTok. I'll be doing my own thing privately like I was doing before all this started. To be straight up. But I am thankful for you. Throughout the years, I have gained and lost many friends throughout time, because not everybody in your life is going to be forever in your life. Remember that, okay? We may be friends now. 5 months from now, life can take you on a different journey and we'll just never see each other again. Mysteries of life and the way life works is very strange, but it's beautiful. Life is still beautiful. Life can treat you wrong Life can take you to places you really don't want to walk into. But also, life can teach you what love is. Life can teach you what kind-hearted folks are really about, because there's still kind-hearted folks out there. They still out there. You still got people. You still got people. I'm trying to light a cigarette, and at the same time, this is Lilith, my familiar. And that's my baby girl. She's my familiar. She sleeps with me. She's always with me, and she's all. And we have a new addition to the family. Her name is Natasha, and she is a Yorkie Chihuahua mix.
6 weeks.
6 weeks old. Her mom only weighed 1 pound. So you could just imagine how much of a threat she's gonna be to humanity, huh?
She's love.
She is something else. A friend of mine gave us, so we couldn't say no. So we got a new dog, and she's not gonna be much. She's probably not gonna be bigger than my shoe, and I'm a size 12, so she's not gonna be bigger than that at all. She's gonna be a very small dog. So in total, we have 5 cats, 2 dogs, and now a goat. Yeah. Sometimes I'd rather be around animals than humans. I'm pretty sure most of y'all, maybe all y'all here feel the same way. You don't have to worry about animals talking back, getting smart, catching that. Well, I can't say that because animals do catch attitudes too, little bastards. They do catch attitudes, especially my cat and my dog. Sometimes when they get an attitude, they roll their eyes at me. You better roll your eyes like you mean them, goddammit. For real, yo. So, ladies and gentlemen, sorry I'm a little late. Update on the tree, like I started earlier, but people aren't here now. There is a guy working on the tree. He started yesterday. The price is still even, $1,000, but we came to an agreement, $200 a month until I pay it off. But the tree's gonna go down first. You know what I'm saying? So that's a big relief. I want to say thank you to everybody who knew about this and actually lit up candles, did their prayers. Thank you. It all worked out for the best, because now now the tree is branchless. He didn't come today because today was raining since last night nonstop. So even if he wanted to, I was not gonna let this man climb a 100-foot tree on a rainy ass day. Not happening. So I texted him this morning. I said, "Don't come today. It's raining over here because it's different. It could be raining here, not raining down the street, or not raining on the other town type thing. It's what you call scattered showers or some shit." Not a weatherman, but it sounds familiar. You know what I'm saying? So yes, the tree is coming down, and I am so thankful. He's gonna cut it into pieces, and he's gonna just lay the wood there for me, and then come every month, send him money every $200 every month till I pay it off, and I am happy. Y'all need rain. I know. A lot of folks need rain. A lot of folks need rain. Sometimes, believe it or here, these last few weeks has been dreadfully hot. Too damn hot. You know what I mean? So this rain, yes, is a blessing. And from here, I don't know where this rain will go, but I hope it goes to where y'all need it in your area, where y'all can get some cool weather and some good water, because it is very much needed. Okay? So everybody, I want to thank you all for being here with me today. I was indecisive just because I was a lot of things going on. New dog, feeding all the animals, thinking of the tree, family. I spoke to one of my aunts today that I haven't spoke to in a few years. Me and my auntie Carmen, we're 6 months apart. My mom was pregnant, and her mom was pregnant 6 months apart. I remember I got my ass kicked because I got smart. I'm like, look at y'all 2 pregnant asses. What y'all competing? Yeah, mom done beat the shit out of me, and grandma beat me with a broom. I ain't been trying to be smart like that no more. But yeah, I spoke to my aunt today, and it was awesome. That was awesome. I love speaking to family. When you have a certain family members, like I have a big family, really big family, but we're still divided. We don't speak to each other. There's no more family reunions. I'm gonna be 50 in September. Many of y'all here are around my age. Y'all remember when we were young? We used to go on a Saturday or on a Friday afternoon. They would throw us in the back of a station wagon, no seatbelt, drive 2 hours to some campsite or some family member's house. and we just stay there for the whole weekend, enjoying what family was, the value of what family was back then. Not just Thanksgiving dinners and like Christmas. I'm talking about just natural just gatherings because we wanted to see each other. I reminisce on them days because I grew up with that. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure a lot of folks in here grew up with that too. Certain family members that either cross over, pass away, unfortunately, these are the glue to what it is, the family we had. Mine, for example, was my grandmother, my dad's mom. When she passed away at her 87 years of age, every family member I found so far scattered like roaches at 3 in the morning when you turn on the light in the kitchen. You know what I'm saying? They go poof. Everybody went their own way. It's like we got family, but we don't got family. You know what I'm saying? But here's something I learned that life has taught me. Liller, puñeta, tati quieta cabrona. Yeah, I speak to my animals in Spanish. In English, when I fight with my cat. She's very demanding. She's the first cat that I've ever had catch an attitude with me so strong that not only she bit me, bitch peed on me. That's how mad she got at me that one day. Because I was going to go to Boston. I remember I went to Boston not so long ago. Well, the night I left, this one here sensed something was a little off. So I was leaving that night. An hour before my friend was going to come pick me up to take me to the Amtrak station, this one over here bites me right here on my shoulder and then pees on my neck. I'm like, I know this is not an R. Kelly concert. You better stop with that shit, man, for real. This is not I never had a cat do that shit to me before. So now I know how to the extent where a cat can get mad at you. Because I've never had a cat get that mad at me. You know what I mean? But that's my baby girl right here. You know what I'm saying? And for all you animal lovers that have fur babies out there, love them as much as you can. Because they love you unconditionally true. Trust me. My baby girl. So this one here has been very, very acquainted. Very comfortable with Bob, the goat. They get along. They walk together. He does his little horn thing very gently. You have to see it for yourself. Except when he's eating. When he's eating and she's around, he'll nudge her with his little horn, like, bitch, get away from my food. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, she's very always eager to go out with him. She lays on one end of the room, and he lays on the other end. And believe it or not, they just look at each other and they just chill. You know what I'm saying? Like two different. Yeah, it's a good experience though. This is what I'm saying. Life is a trip. You know, sometimes the little things, the little moments that goes with those little things, makes a lot of things a little easier to understand. Puts a smile in your heart, not just on your face. You know what I'm saying? When I'm with my animals, it brings me a certain type of peace that no human can ever bring me. And that's a fact. Animals bring a certain type of peace that people just can't bring. Butterflies are a good sign of good things to come. And butterflies are awesome. I just had 2 of them. I saw a monarch yellow and a black one with some purple blue things going on. Beautiful butterflies. And over here, they got these bird called turkey buzzards. I don't know if y'all are familiar with that type of bird. It's a big bird. It's a big fucking bird. Big enough to take my mom. My mom is only 4 feet 9 inches, ladies and gentlemen. This bird's wingspan is almost 5 feet long. That shit can take my look. I'll share something with y'all. I think it was last year or 2 years ago. My mom then came here for vacation. And I'm explaining to her about this bird. And she goes, it can't be that big. I'm like, Ma, it's fucking huge. She goes, really? I'm like, you don't even know. We're driving on the mini golf cart. The wings of the bird that I was talking happened to fly over us. And my mom said, Malito, what's that? I'm like, I told my mom, you thought I was playing. Welcome to Jurassic World, Ma. These motherfuckers ain't, these animals here are just big. She goes, what? I'm like, we saw it again, but because there was a cadaver of a rabbit on the street. So she thought it was a vulture at first. Because they look like vultures. You know what I'm saying? I don't know why they call them turkey buzzards, because I don't see no turkey in them. You know, ain't no gobble gobble gobble. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, these things are big, dude. They're big, and they have an intimidating aura behind them. You know what I mean? Because associated with death and all this good stuff. But they big. So Velvet, you know what I'm talking about. These birds are big. There goes the cat again. It doesn't matter how many times she jumps that way. She'll go all around the table and come right here again. Again. But I'm pretty sure she's been, well, she's she's a trip. She'll hang out most of the day out there with Bob the goat. And then when she gets hungry, she'll come here, she'll eat, get smelled by other cats and the dog. Then she runs back out for a few hours. And she also protects this house. There's a stray cat that roams around here. She don't like him around here. So you hear him under the house. Doing, moving furnitures and all bunch of crazy stuff. Cat fight. So yeah, animals will always be protective of you. You know, the cat is an amazing animal. The Sumerians believed that, not believed, they knew for some reason that the cat was sent for us for some reason, specifically to guard, to watch, and probably to heal in some other ways, because the frequency of their purrs can actually heal. So, welcome Universal Witch. Thank you for joining. So, you know, I always saw the cats different from the dog. They both got in specific things of doing while being here amongst us, the humans. You know what I'm saying? But I also believe that they come from a realm that probably has never been talked about or heard of. And I don't believe in one creator. I believe in multiple creators. Okay? So it's general belief on everybody who wants to believe in what it is they want to believe in. I can't sit back and believe in one bearded guy sitting up there doing everything while all this bad stuff is happening. Now I understand in life, good and bad happens. The actions that are happening around the world today are not caused by any god or influenced by any god. This is man's work. This is all man's work. Man is a very destructive, probably the most destructive creature ever created by the gods and goddesses. Humans don't know how to live in peace for long. Everything they touch, after a while, seems to be destroyed or get destroyed. Don't believe me? Look at history. Ever since man was created, all this planet, beautiful, beautiful fucking planet, has been experienced as nothing but destruction. Everything they rebuild, they have to use from Mother Earth against her will. Every tree cut hurts her. Every time you cut the grass in forceful ways not to make her beautiful, it bothers her. When you disrespect her and just throw trash in her garden, makes her angry. Now, Mother Nature, Gaia, or for some older races, Earth was called, I think it was Tiamat, if I'm not mistaken, or something of that nature. I had to look at it again. But this Earth had many names for different beings. That's my understanding so far, doing my research on these little... I don't believe we're not the only ones in this galaxy. I've always knew that there were other things out there for some reason. We can't be the only things. It is scary to think about these two things, though. It's scary to know that we're not alone, but it's also scary to know if we are alone. You know what I'm saying? It is scary out there. It's scary because, you know, like I said, we have planets, we have galaxies, we have stars, we have clusters of shit that's been out there since God knows how long. And for us just now, as primitive as we still are, because we are still fucking primitive. We are not advanced. A cell phone is not advanced technology. Reaching another star system in 3 days, now that's advanced technology. You know what I'm saying? Yes, it is. Thank you. To control is insanity. Yo, it's vast. We can't fathom how big the world, the universe is, and outside of our observable universe. And it just keeps going. It just keeps going. And we have things that are older, going deep down into space, and us right now. We don't know what's out there. NASA don't got all the fucking answers. No, the fuck they don't. NASA's just a bunch of dumbasses drinking coffee, smoking weed all goddamn day. They don't know. Like most of us don't know. We can't say here and just guess. Oh yeah, there's humans. I mean, there's Martians in Mars. Yeah, we got some very well-equipped beings in Pluto. We just can't say that. Because we don't have no proof, because we don't know. And plus, we're not having eyes everywhere to see what the fuck is going on all around us at all times. Hell, we even miss our children walking by us on a daily basis for 2 seconds. I'm just saying, we're not always going to see everything, you know what I mean? When we were placed here, I have no idea. No one does. There's older scriptures saying that we were created supposedly as a slave race by the Anunnaki, but here's my thing on that. There were folks already here in this planet doing things. So I don't believe that they were the one. They may have maybe erected a workforce of a human slave thing, in like they've written in their little tablets that they had left behind and all this shit. But to be honest with you, I'm pretty sure there were folks in this planet before these assholes got here. I'm pretty sure. And I'm pretty sure they were magical in Earth realm, just as Earth is as magical as it can be. You know what I mean? I would think we were placed here in some way or another. To come from here? No. I think we were processed or maybe manufactured somewhere else and brought here to do what we need to do as humans. See, that's the beauty of it. Everybody has a wild guess to it because nobody actually knows. I can't guess. I'm not going to guess. We don't know what brought us here, who brought us here, if we were placed, created by clay, created by words. We don't know. We were not there. We don't have that knowledge. And plus, with so much that's been going on, most of this knowledge has been lost with history and time. You know what I'm saying? So, Earth is very different from the rest of the planets. Earth is the only planet to sustain life in its beautiful ways. You know what I mean? It's beautiful, beautiful planet. And it's sad the way it's going down. You know what I mean? Mother Nature isn't happy right now. She's not. And I'm pretty sure y'all know this. I'm not the only one just saying it. I'm sure y'all know that Mother Nature is not happy right now. Okay, so there's going to be some things happening in her end. And most of us, or probably all of us, will probably feel the consequences of it. Because when it comes to Mother Nature's fury, we just can't do nothing about that. It's like, you know what I'm saying? So it's out there, we don't know. There's a lot of unknowns. We can only hope for the best. Pray as much as we can pray. You know what I'm saying? To the notion of other beings out there, maybe there are, maybe there aren't. I'm not going to say yes or no because I haven't seen nothing out of this world come to me and say, what's up, let's smoke a joint. You know what I'm saying? I'll smoke a joint with an alien being. Shit, you think I won't? You know what I'm saying? So, she is, in her own beautiful way, she is healing. Yes, you are very right on that, Angela. Very right on that. So, you know, we don't know what's out there. We can assume, we can guess, we can think, we can write, but we don't know. Because like I said, no alien has come down from other places and said, hey, humanity, how y'all doing? We haven't seen that shit yet. I don't think we're going to see it in our lifetime either. You know what I'm saying? And if they do exist, and if they are, let's say, thousands of years ahead of us in technology, why would they want to be noticed by us anyway if they have so much going on? No, there are dimensions. There are many dimensions out there. And many things crosses through the dimensions also, whether we know that or not. Yeah, there are many dimensions out there. Every window, every door. Every time, sometimes even looking in the mirrors of dimension. So be careful. There are many dimensions. Yeah, some of us can see. Some of us are gifted. And yeah, those us gifted ones are... It's scary to see. Because not everything you think you're going to see is what you're going to see. You know what I'm saying? And if it gets us lost in our head, yep, that's very true. That's very true. Angela, did I say welcome? No. As like I said, I'm going to miss a lot of y'all folks. I'm not meaning to on purpose. There's just a lot of folks coming in. But if I did miss you and you joined in my live, welcome. God damn it, welcome. I just come here every Friday and I share a few things with everybody as much as I can. Inspire y'all to know that you are doing the best you can. Don't try to be more than what you can be. Be you exactly the way you are. Don't worry about other people's opinions. Don't worry about other people's criticisms, because that's what the fuck they only can do is just talk. While you progress in life, they still hating on what you did last week. Think about that. So keep going is what I'm saying. You keep going. You don't stop. No matter what. Like I said, a lot of haters out there, and they show their colors on their own. And plus, here's the funny thing about these haters. These are the dumb humans, like I call them. These are the ones that are, they have the beautiful ability of cutting their own legs off. You know, a lot of head, but no brain activity type thing. A lot of them out there. I'm pretty sure y'all encountered them. Those you just leave in blank. Because believe it or not, you'll be wasting your time talking. You'll have a better time talking to a fucking rock than trying to make sense of somebody that thinks the way they do. Because remember, ignorance has no bound. It really doesn't. And for the ignorant mind, you'll never progress in life. You'll stay ignorant till you get old. That's just the way life is. You don't believe me? Look into the mirror every day and watch your ignorant ass see the same ignorant person every day. With the ignorant attitude, that'll never change. Unless you make a change. It all starts with you. You can either be that for the rest of your life, or you could be something better. And communities and probably people around you can benefit from your better than being bitter. Remember, we're not always going to get what we want in life. I'm not. I'm pretty sure you're not either. You know what I'm saying? Keep going with life. Whatever life throws at you, you'll know how to handle it. You've done it this far. And nobody's stopped you. Nobody's held your hand saying, hey, I got you. No, you did it yourself. Your dad's mean to you? I'm sorry about that. Yeah, most dads can be assholes. They can. I love my dad. My dad's he's been a good, but some dads I've met out there makes you want to question. Because they're mean to their kids. You know, you don't have to be so mean. Why are you so mad for, man? Damn, these are your children, boy. Go bring them some McDonald's or stop by Toys R Us or bring them something. You know what I'm saying? Be good. You know, you don't always have to be so bitter, bruh. You really don't. Again, you want to live your life bitter? You're going to look 60 by the time you hit 30. You'll probably have 4 or 5 kids with different people on this fucking planet, and you'll never find your purpose. And you'll never find your way either. Because you're bitter. Bitter will lead you to make dumb decisions. Depression can also do that. But if you're bitter, it leads to worse things. There's no need to be bitter in life when this is the only opportunity to be happy, because this is the only opportunity we have at this thing called life. This living and breathing thing, yeah, this is our only opportunity. Motherfuckers living out there like we gonna come here next time we die. No, it ain't gonna happen like that, kid. It ain't do it for them back then. It ain't gonna do it for you now. You need to live your life. Have fun doing it at the same time. Have fun. Yeah, do something. Like, have fun. Do something you normally don't do for yourself. Remember, like I said on my last live, you do so much for so many people that sometimes you tend to lose track of the most important in your life, which is yourself. Take a break from people. You can do that. And you can also say no to people too. They say no to you, and fast. So you can say no to them. See, saying no doesn't make you a mean person or makes you a bad person. You just can't do it at that moment. Whatever it is they're asking for. That's all. Because I'm pretty sure most of us here would ask for a favor and we get a no. Or I can't. Something of that nature. You don't have to say yes to everybody. Okay? Say no to some people. And if they have a problem with it, then that's their problem with it. You still got your life to live. You're not here to please everybody. Not everybody's going to be here to please you either. That's why you have to live your life in singularity. Still live your life. Walk your 2 steps, no matter where your journey takes you. Okay? Remember, not everybody in your life, again, it's not going to be forever in your life. Most of the time in our journeys, we be lonesome as shit. But that's our journey. The people that come and go in our lives, those are the people that come and go in our lives. Some of these people leave a profound impact in our lives. Some of these people are just messengers and just passerbys that come to our lives, give us a whisper of influence or courage or something of that nature. Not everybody's going to be around you your own life. That's why you have to learn to love you. Okay? Because you give too much love around you. But you always forget about you. Don't forget about loving yourself. Self-love is a very important thing. Okay? So, love yourself more. Thank you. You have to love yourself. Nobody's going to love you like you're going to love yourself. Okay? Nobody out there in this fucking planet is going to love you the way you love you. Nobody. Nobody. Be mindful about yourself. Be kind to yourself. Be generous to yourself. Shared this with a friend on the phone the other day. The way you look at yourself in the mirror and speak about yourself after you look in the mirror is going to reflect on how you look and think about yourself outside your house when you leave. So if you want something positive to have, now grant you, life is full of surprises. We can think of 1,001 ideas of how we want our life to go, but once you step out your house, life is going to kick you in your fucking chest with saying, where you going? What you doing? Yeah, life does that. Life has a tendency to do that. Still, don't lose track on and focus on what you need to do for you. Even though life is going to hit you with things, your 2 steps are still strong, firm. You know what I'm saying? So you keep going. Don't let nothing or nobody stop you. Okay? So, because I finished the last book, which are here, this one's going to be based on crystals. Now this one, I'm going to read a little bit something here for y'all. It's called 1, Connecting to Crystals. Choosing your crystals. Finding the right crystal can seem a little daunting task with 1,000 crystals to choose from. Just remember to let your intuition guide you. Okay? Choosing your crystals. Finding a crystal can sometimes be overwhelming, especially if you are just starting. Okay, like most of y'all here. There are thousands and thousands of different stones, all in their own properties and benefits. If you are lucky enough to have a local crystal metaphysical store, we suggest starting there. Okay? Staff can help you guide you with knowledgeable, better proceedings on how to pick your right crystal. But again, trust your intuition. Okay. There's so many reputable sellers online, but like anything, make sure you do your research. And I'm always saying that to y'all. Always do your research. Read something before you buy something. Background checks, whatever it is you need to do, okay? All sellers should be able to tell you the origin of their material to ensure the authenticity of the ethical mining practices, okay? Now it says here, it's not going to be long. It says you may want to do some research before you go crystal shopping. If you have a particular aspect of your life you would like to work on, look up what crystals you can obtain to support that. For example, if you have been dealing with anxiety lately, research may guide you to select the perfect crystal like the pot. Let me read this word. Lepidolite or lithium quartz. Both has touted to ease the anxious mind and provide soothing energy. So because the word was a little tricky, I'm gonna, where was it again? That word was a new one for me. There you go. That's a new crystal right here. Maybe y'all can understand with this Lido something like that right there. These two actually. Sorry. All right. So if y'all know what those are good for anxiety. That'll ease your mind a little bit, like I said here. Now our first crystal, our page number 15, and we're gonna be talking about clear quartz. All right. This one is based on clear quartz. That's what I'm talking about right there, Red. Good. I like that. Says here, red quartz, the master healer is called. A clear quartz can be found worldwide, and it is known as most renowned of the quartz family. It is a natural form of silicon dioxide, and it is most found in sedimentary rock. There you go. But also can be found in other materials or minerals. Sorry. Quartz can be valued crystal by many ancient civilizations as far back as Atlantis. Greek philosophers believed this stone was a form of eternal ice that could not be thawed. It is called the tama, or the perfect jewel. Okay? In Japan, and symbolizes purity. Romans and Egyptians wore jewelry adorned with clear quartz to signify power. In the Middle Eastern cultures, quartz is highly and very valuable. It is held highly as an invaluable crystal used for healing and energy work. Last one here. This extremely durable gem with the hardness score of 7, it is currently used in the modern technology like TVs, watches, even on your cell phone contains certain quartz. It is known as the master healer. On a spiritual level, due to its versatility and the ability to balance all chakras, okay? Clear quartz acts as a simplifier, excuse me, and a bolster of crystals. A will bolster of crystals. Let me get it right, sorry. Properties, all while absorbing negative vibrations. This makes quartz quintessential healing tool you would want in your collection. Okay? Now, the magical properties is amplifying energy, enhance concentration, balance your energetic system. The element is air, water, and fire. Okay? The hardness is 7. The planet that's associated with this is Venus. And yes, it's water safe. And the zodiac is Aries. And it is elixir safe also. Okay, so if y'all want to take a screenshot of this, let me get it right. Y'all can take a screenshot of it if y'all like. This is about the clear quartz, the master healer. Okay, so let me see if it stops here. Yep, it stops there. Okay, so they're giving me different crystals every page. When I go live, I'll probably go live Sunday again. I'll do page number 16. Number 16 will be tourmaline, or tourmaline, however you want to pronounce it, because everybody pronounces it different. And this one is called the Protector, not the Protector. And that was fun. That's going to be something I'll be doing with y'all regularly every week. Sip of coffee. You saw her tail? Now I'm going to, real quick, let her outside because she has a tendency of just knocking things down. Come on, Lila. Ba, 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 ba. Come on, baby. Oh, she's already in. Oh. And this, ladies and gentlemen, is Bob. Say hi, Bob. He's the man. That's Brother Bob, ladies and gentlemen. He's the GOAT. Oh yeah. And he is so awesome. And that's where she chills. She'll lay down right there on the windowsill, looking at him. He'll lay down where I'm sitting right now, right here, looking at her. So they do this all day. What's up, puppy? ¿Qué pasa, papi? ¿Qué pasa, papi? All my animals are bilingual, Spanish and English. Hi, but yeah, and he'll follow me. What up, Bob? Bob? Bob. Yeah, his name is Brother Bob, but there's so many words and so many songs you can come up with the Bob 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 Bob. He's a good goat. He's an awesome goat. So I have 10 minutes because I'm about to go eat dinner. But for these 10 minutes that I got left with y'all, you get a few of these. I know that's that's Bob for you. He looks at me like, "What you gone?" He does a sideways with the neck thing. Get off me, Martin. Yeah, our cat Martin. His name is Martin. He is so dark coated, you barely see him. That's Martin. Martin. Oh, he's grooming himself to death. He's actually a cool cat. He's a very cool cat. Okay, so we left off on card number 55. We're working on finger shapes. Okay, finger shapes. So this one is for people who have thick fingers. If your finger shape is thick, this is for you. Okay, thick fingers. Okay, take a look at it. So if you have thick fingers, thick hands, this is your card. It says here, a thick and fleshy fingers reveal a sensual and passionate nature in someone. You take full advantage of your five senses, but may not always show others appreciation of their own creativity. Okay? You want to take a screenshot of it? You can. Please. Okay, so from here on in, not from here on in, but only a few cards from here, we're going to be talking about the gaps in between our fingers. Okay, every gap, every finger, we have a gap that means something also. It says here, if you have a noticeable gap in between the first and second fingers, it reveals that you are confident and with good self-esteem. A larger gap between the second and third finger, which is these two, right? 1, 2, yeah. A larger gap between the second and third fingers is a sign of someone who lives for the moment. This gap is rare, okay? When all the fingers are held together, this means that you are cautious and reserved. A balance in the fingers mean that you are, between having them solid and spaced out, like I said here. If you have a combination of both, that's what this last line is talking about. The balance in the fingers means that you are friendly and trusting with the independent outlook on life. You can take a screenshot of it if you like. Cruza, you're gonna have to say that in English, ma. I like the language, but I can't speak in Satana. I know Satana. I don't worship Satana, but if you do, El Satana to you. So we're talking about knobby knuckles. Okay, this no pictures, just lettering, and this will describe what the knobby knuckles is. Knobby fingers with prominent knuckles. Not through arthritis. Indicate a strong problem-solving ability. You are a logical thinker. It takes your time to carefully assess each situation. Large knuckles suggest patience. You don't like conflict and want stability. You don't express your feelings that easily. Knotty joints are found frequently on the fingers of the people with physiological hands. Alright? Let me get my fingers out of there. Take a screenshot of it. These are the ones with knobby knuckles, okay? Knobby knuckles. Now this one here, card number 58, these are for the folks who have smooth fingers. If you have smooth fingers, this is for you. Hey, Tidewitch, thank you. Thank you. Okay, we're going to be working for people who have smooth fingers. If you have smooth fingers, it says a smooth fingers with inconspicuous knuckles signifies someone who uses intuition more than reason. You always follow your gut. Yourself, love, and relationship are vital to your happiness. Ideas and thoughts enter the mind of smooth fingered people much quicker than they do with people with knotty joints. Okay, so if you want to take a screenshot of this, please do. Sorry for the lighting. I know it sucks. That thing gets screenshotted. You know how it goes. All right, now we're still working on. Now we're gonna be working on fingertips, square and pointed. If you have a square and pointed fingertip, they gotta be squared, not round like this. Squared but pointed, almost like a pointy tip. This is what the card is gonna say about that. Square fingertips signify you are down to earth. You are capable and practical. This indicates that you are a careful and orderly. This also shows how you crave stability and are afraid of change. Pointed fingers reveal curiosity and good imagination. You are dreamy and sensitive. You always go with the flow. And don't like to make waves amongst your peers, which is respectable. So if y'all want to take a screenshot of this one also, please do. Go read upon it later on. Alright, now we're going to be working on rounded and spatulated fingertips. Round and spatulated. Spatulated means being flatter than what it is right now. You see mine is a little flatness to it. Spatulated will be a little flatter. Okay. Rounded fingertips show you enjoy people and react readily to the outside energy. You don't like living alone. When you commit yourself in love and relationship, this is for the long term. Alright. Spatulated fingers, meaning that they are flared at the tip and tapered towards the knuckles. Flat, okay? Almost like, okay. You love physical activity and the outdoors. You never back down from a challenge and are excited by new adventures. Y'all want to take a screenshot of it? Talk about rounded or flared or spatulated fingertips. Okay. Now we're going to be talking about fingernails. Okay, fingernails. They also play a significant role. The end of the fingers have more nerve endings than any part of the body. Fingernails provide protection for the sensitive area and is often a response to changes in our physical health. Fingernails ranges can form if there is something unusual going on. They come in all shapes and sizes, remaining from same from birth. Therefore, these act as an indicator to personality. Okay? Fingernails. First one, number card 62. If you have small fingernails, like me, these are small fingernails. If you have small fingernails, your key traits is you act on impulse. You push yourself too far. You burn the candle on both ends. You're quick-tempered, you're active, and you will have a fast-paced mind. Okay, so if you have small fingernails. Alright, Annabelle, thank you for stopping by. And thank you for the candles, too. So if y'all have, this is small fingernails, this is y'all right here, okay? Love you too, Bruja. Thank you for stopping by. Now, the next one is people with medium-sized fingernails. The majority of here, I could imagine. If you have medium-sized fingernails, your key traits are you are a believer of hard work. You enjoy a challenge. You're stubborn. You're successful and confident. You're strong and sensual, and you yearn for commitment. If you have medium-sized fingernails, these are your key traits. Take a screenshot of it. Please do. And go over it later on. Alright, we have 3 more minutes till 7 o'clock. Dinner's almost done. I'm hungry. People with large fingernails. So if you have large fingernails, this is your card. Your key traits. You're calm. You're mild-tempered. You're open and frank. You're imaginative. You're creative. And you are affected by environment. Okay? Take a screenshot of it if you like. People with large fingernails. Now these are the ones with wide fingernails. If you have wide fingernails, your key traits. You're argumentative and stubborn. You don't take well to criticism. You prefer it your own way. You prefer security and stability. You're a lover of routine and you are practical. So, if you have wide fingernails, this is who you are. This is your key traits. Alright. Next card, card number 66. People who has oval fingernails. Oval fingernails, okay? Oval, like an almond almost, okay? You are socially minded. You take things on your stride. You never impulse or angry. You struggle to assert yourself. You acutely aware of others. And you avoid confrontations. So if you want to take a screenshot of this one, these are for the ones who have oval fingernails. Oval fingernails, okay? Next one is people who have almond fingernails, okay? Almond shaped fingernails. So if your fingernails is shaped like an almond's tip, it's for you, okay? Have one more minute. You're a dreamer. You love an underdog. You're highly sensitive. You're a lover of the arts. Not money-minded. And you're sympathetic. I like that. That's pretty awesome. Check that out. Donna! Thank you! So if y'all want to take a screenshot, y'all can. Okay? I could probably do last one for y'all. Fingernails. Vertically rigged. Now what they mean by vertically rigged is that if you have these lines that are going down on your nails, not everybody's going to have them, remember that. But if you are fortunate to have these on your nails, you see how you have some rigged things going on like I do on here? This is what this is going to talk about, okay? Your key trait is that you're anxious, you're confused emotions, you're dreamy, you escape the mundane world, you're highly critical, and you're compassionate. I like that. So take a screenshot of it. Take a beautiful screenshot of it. Alright, 7 o'clock is here. That means dinner time for me because I'm hungry. I really am hungry. But ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to be back on live Sunday at 5 o'clock to 7 o'clock. I'll probably be accompanied by Edward. If not, I'm going to come alone anyway. This time I'll spend 2 hours with y'all. Just doing a lot of stuff around the house. The trees getting cut. I want to thank you all again. Thank you for the prayers, the candles. It all worked out. Thank you very much. So thank you all for stopping by, listening to me for an hour, giving y'all some good things to talk about. I'm very grateful for y'all. You do inspire me to do better every day here when I come talk. Yeah, I see y'all posts. I go through y'all lives. I always try to be interactive with y'all as much as I can because, like I said, not only I inspire you, but you inspire me. You really do. And it goes for everybody here. So y'all keep doing what y'all doing. Be proud of yourself for what you've achieved so far. And think of the wonders you'll achieve in 10 years from now with your magical self. So thank you. I'm very thankful. I'm very grateful. So for you, all I want you to do for you is just be mindful. Be kind to each other. Be nice. Okay? Life is too short to be angry all the time. Think about that. So I love you all very much. I want y'all to be safe. And message me after here. And I'll get back to you after I'm done eating dinner. And I'll gladly reply whatever questions. If y'all want to talk for a little bit, I'm also here for that too. So thank you all. Remember that you are a blessing. You are an inspiration. No matter what nobody any says. If it weren't for you, things aren't the way they are. Yeah, you. So I'm grateful for you. I'm grateful that you're in my life. So y'all stay good, have a magical weekend, and be safe. Peace.